If you're looking for the best smartwatch for iOS, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Apple Watch Series 6, GPS Forward. The Apple Watch 6, alongside the Apple Watch SE, is Apple's latest wearable until the Apple Watch 7 arrives. While the SE is relatively affordable, the Apple Watch 6 is the company's top model, if you can stretch that far. While this isn't a huge upgrade on the Apple Watch 5, it does have some handy new features and improvements, such as blood oxygen monitoring, improved battery life and screen, and an upgraded chipset. It's also available in some fetching new shades, and is the first Apple Watch to ship with sleep tracking. Though this feature is now available on older models too. It's not perhaps the most exciting upgrade then, but it's one of the best smartwatch for iPhone, and one of the best smartwatches period. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Fossil Women's Sport Metal and Silicone Touchscreen Smartwatch. Our favorite Wear OS watch right now is the Fossil Sport, which is cheaper than a lot of the watches you've read about above. It features the latest Qualcomm Snapdragon 3100 chipset that offers enough power to run any of the apps you'll find in Wear OS. And in our experience, we found the whole interface to be notably smooth. It'll last for around 2 days from a single charge, and the design here feels premium on the wrist when you consider how much it costs compared to other Wear OS watches. There isn't much uniqueness to the Fossil Sport, but it's good at pretty much everything you'd expect a smartwatch to do, and it'll work with your iPhone too. The number 3 position is held by TicWatch Echo smartwatch. The TicWatch Echo is one of the more affordable devices on this list, and it's worth noting that this isn't the most premium looking device. That said, it's still a fantastic Wear OS watch. It offers solid battery life as well as built-in GPS, an accurate heart rate sensor, and sleep tracking as well. The latest Wear OS software is running on the watch too. But you won't be able to get contactless payments as there's no NFC on this watch. Next at number 4, we have Fitbit Versa 3 Health and Fitness Smartwatch, the latest attempt at a smartwatch from Fitbit. The Fitbit Versa 3 looks at the Fitbit Versa 2 and improves upon it. It finally has built-in GPS, and there's still that gorgeous always-on display. The heart rate monitor is more accurate than before too, making it a more attractive option for the exercise enthusiast. Fitbit OS remains not as fully fledged as the Wear OS or Apple Watch devices in this list, as there are still a fairly limited amount of apps available to you. But if you want to have a watch as a fashion piece that also focuses on fitness, the Fitbit Versa 3 is still a good option. Alexa is on board along with Google Assistant, and a 6-day battery life is very appealing, although it does require you to switch off the always-on display. The number 5 position is held by Garmin Forerunner 735 XD accessory band. If you're seeking a powerful fitness companion rather than a wearable extension of your smartphone, they don't come much better than the Garmin Forerunner 735 XD. The multi-sport GPS watch, designed with triathletes in mind, features an optical heart rate sensor and reams of deep data insights into your performance. Runners, for example, will glean metrics like ground contact time, balance, stride length, vertical ratio, and much more. There's a VO Max estimator, race predictor, and recovery advisor too. Number 6 position is dominated by Withings Steel HR Hybrid Smartwatch. This hybrid watch used to be called the Nokia Steel HR, but has now been rebranded as the Withings Steel HR. It features a built-in digital display that'll show your heart rate in real time, as well as step progress and limited smartphone notifications. It has the neat analog dial showing progress towards a daily movement goal and can automatically track activities like running and swimming. There's no GPS, so you can't expect hyper-accurate distance tracking, but the Steel HR is still a fantastic, stylish watch with great battery life that you can wear around the clock. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Fitbit Versa 2 Health and Fitness Smartwatch. The Fitbit series of smartwatches is one of the most popular on the market. I found the Fitbit Versa 2, an affordable and versatile smartwatch that works equally well for iPhone devices as it does for Android smartphones and tablets. It's a good one-stop shop for most major smartwatch features you would expect, including scanners for your heart rate, your sleep quality and restlessness, and all kinds of other exercises. In fact, The smartwatch comes with over 20 goal-based exercise modes you can engage at the touch of a button. It's also water-resistant down to 50 ml, so it's fine for tracking your efforts and progress with swim-based exercises. Of course, it also gets calls, text, and plenty of smartphone app notifications, so long as you connect the smartwatch to your iPhone via Bluetooth. This connectivity is a bit weaker than some other fitness-focused smartwatches I've seen, but it wasn't too bad. Fitbit Pay is a unique application that syncs easily enough with most Apple devices, so this is a decent replacement for Apple Pay if you like to pay for stuff on the go with your smartwatch. More important is the 90-day trial you get for Fitbit Premium upon purchasing the smartwatch. This makes it one of the best iPhone smartwatches for fitness enthusiasts all around. While the premium subscription will need to be renewed manually after 90 days, lots of folks will find the additional insights and tracking apps that come with it to be well worth the handful of bucks it costs. Other than that, it's a solid all-around piece of equipment that's offered in 6 different colors, so it can match multiple personalities and aesthetics without straying from its core style. The band is unfortunately not changeable, but it's flexible and soft on the wrist and shouldn't cause any undue discomfort. You do, however, get 2 versions of the same band when you make the purchase, a small band and a large band. Both men and women can enjoy this smartwatch as a result. The number 8 position is held by Samsung Galaxy Watch 3. It wouldn't be a good smartwatch collection without a Samsung device. This particular smartwatch is a really great choice for combining with Apple or iOS devices, in part because of the strength of its Bluetooth connection. You'll be able to sync this watch with your iPhone device 30 ml away or more. The signal necessarily weakens if there are walls in between your phone and the watch, but it's honestly one of the better smartwatches in terms of pure connection strength. It uses all the connectivity to provide you with a plethora of excellent and consistently reliable features. The Galaxy Watch is specifically designed to record your ECG for 30 seconds. However, some of the app's features are only unlocked for Android devices, unfortunately. This is no surprise since the watch is mostly designed for use with Samsung Galaxy phones. But this doesn't automatically mean that it's not compatible with iOS. In fact, it pairs quite nicely with most iOS devices with iOS 9 or later. You can still benefit from plenty of unique features, like an automatic sleep tracker, 7 popular activity trackers, and an integrated voice functionality that will read your text to you as you work out. You can use this same function to make calls or initiate coaching from the smartwatch on the go. In practice, it's sort of like a fitness instructor on your wrist. Even with all these electronic functions, the watch is pretty safe as it uses multi-layered digital security, so all your personal information is never placed at risk. Add to that plenty of customization features, including 3 colors and 2 sizes, and you have a great, if pricier than average, smartwatch that's compatible with iPhones. The leather band will be a big draw for lots of folks who don't like the rubber wristband common on many other smartwatch devices. Next at number 9, we have Apple Watch Series 3. The Apple Watch brand returns once again, and it's no surprise since these watches are designed from the ground up to be compatible with most iPhone devices. But this older version of the Apple Watch line is on the list since it's much cheaper than the Series 6, but provides some of the same benefits as its more recent and advanced counterpart. For instance, it retains the bright Retina display that allows you to see all the watch's information even during bright daylight. In addition to this design, you'll benefit from a sharp GPS tracker that works even in more remote areas, a swim-proof design, an automatic iTunes, and Apple Pay compatibility so you can pay for things on the go, store music and audiobooks, and play your favorite media as you work out. Having the App Store on your wrist is certainly a nice bonus. It's ultimately one of the faster smartwatches on the market, as I discovered when I tinkered with it a bit. This is due to the dual-core processor embedded inside the smartwatch. This is what allows it to perform multiple functions simultaneously without stuttering or lagging. Other nice features I found include an optical heart sensor and an emergency SOS beacon. That last function isn't noted or easy to find on plenty of other smartwatches, but here it marks the Apple Watch 3 as a good smartwatch for explorers or off-the-trail hikers who have iPhones. Unfortunately, this being the direct predecessor to the Apple Watch 6 means that it inherits many of the same disadvantages. For instance, battery life caps out at about 18 hours. Furthermore, the watch is stuck in an older Apple aesthetic with a particularly thick band and only 2 available colors. Still, I'd recommend this if you want an Apple Watch of one kind or another but don't want to go too far back down the line's history due to compatibility issues. It also doesn't hurt that this is cheaper than the more recent iteration for the line. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Fitbit Ionic watch. I've gotta say, this iPhone-compatible smartwatch has one of the most polarizing aesthetics you'll see. The screen is essentially a big square, but without any added style to the watch face. This design will agree with some and drive away others. For my part, I wasn't a fan, but that doesn't mean that the rest of the watch is necessarily unworthy of your time. For instance, it has a pretty good synchronization, range of up to 30 feet, which is the industry standard for good Bluetooth smartwatches. It also has a good storage capacity of up to 300 or more songs, and the ability to download songs straight from Pandora. Thus, it's one of the better music-focused iPhone smartwatches in my eyes. But it also comes with other features, like a built-in GPS to track your distance, pace, and various routes, plus a heart rate monitor and sleep tracking. It also comes with a variety of fitness tracking functions that should work for over 4 days thanks to its pretty generous battery life. Most of these are routed through proprietary Fitbit apps, which come built-in by default. The durable screen is made of Gorilla Glass, which is both tough but not too pricey and keeps the overall price down. It's also versatile thanks to the built-in NFC chip. This, I found, allows you to make various payments on the go and access most of your favorite Apple apps. It doesn't tell you the weather or that give sports updates. It'll also deliver notifications and facilitate calls and texting all through the interface. I will say that the square screen does have one thing going for it, and that's customizability. The clock face is one of the most customizable in the industry, and its unique shape allows you to maneuver icons, change colors, and otherwise fiddle with the smartwatch until it's perfect for your individual preferences. You can even make it look pretty similar to your iPhone home screen if you like. Honestly, if you don't mind the aesthetic and find the semi-industrial, squarish display to be attractive instead of off-putting, this could be a great iPhone-compatible smartwatch that won't break the bank by any means. That's all for today. We upload product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.